becoming Muslim. Those of y'all that know, I am Muslim. I converted a year ago on April 3rd, and it's been beautiful ever since.
Assalamu alaikum. As Islam grows rapidly, you would be surprised to hear about the latest addition to the family of Muslims. The son of late WWE wrestler Umaga, Zilla Fatu, has accepted Islam. And the irony of it, he reverted while serving a prison sentence. In the shortest, sweetest sentence, Zilla Fatu describes his journey to Islam as beautiful. At the age of 15, Fatu faced charges of aggravated robbery, leading to a 6-year sentence at the Texas State Penitentiary. He was eventually released in March 2022. It is during these years in prison that the influence of other prison inmates who were Muslims that created the inquisitiveness and curiosity in Zilla that led him to researching on Islam, and he finally was convinced to enter the fold of Islam. Even during the beginning of Islam in Arabia, we are aware of how many pagans who were arch enemies of Islam turned to Islam eventually. It is implicitly clear that if the heart is receptive to guidance, and if the heart is free from corruptions and deviations, the guidance will reach that heart. Imagine a young man serving a prison sentence. What kind of thoughts would you have of such a person? Criminal? Outcast? Rebellious? Nothing positive, right? Well, sometimes when people are pushed against the wall, literally, or fall to their lowest, are points that may trigger a complete turnaround in such a person. Human beings, frail as we may be, have the resilience and ability to make these turnarounds. Getting back to Zilla Fatu, he has been inspired by the fellow Muslim inmates within the prison. He shares insights into his experience behind bars and the influence of fellow inmates who were devout Muslims. Zilla shared that while he had been inquisitive about Islam during his time in prison, he did not initially take it seriously. However, after conducting extensive research and witnessing the way devout Muslims conducted themselves, he became increasingly drawn to the faith. The 27-year-old fitness enthusiast, who is well known for his fitness and meditation videos, has great feelings for his mom and had also opened up about how his father did not want him to get into wrestling. Zilla credits the presence of committed Muslims within the penitentiary for triggering his interest in Islam. He observed their disciplined lifestyle, their articulate speech, and their dedication to practicing their faith. Zilla says the structured nature of Islam, as it was practiced in his penitentiary, particularly during the weekly Friday Jummah congregational prayers by the Muslim inmates, although any prison environment isn't perfect, made him realize how much this religion has impact on its devotees. The ability to be serving prison sentences and be in uncomfortable situations and yet be able to follow the religious practices proved to Zilla that the structure and discipline of Islam is a key to its success in spreading rapidly among those who aren't Muslims. Zilla Fatu, being a fitness enthusiast, and any one of you out there who is a fitness enthusiast too, will know and understand the discipline and structure necessary to keep your routines in place. Try being indisciplined and lazy, and you'll realize your fitness gone berserk. Islam is not just a religion, but a way of life. It is incorporated into every aspect and every angle of our life, and if followed diligently, is a path to success in this world, dunya, and the afterlife, akhirah. Among the influential individuals Zilla encountered during his incarceration, he mentioned Casey and Lukman. He described their transformation from individuals involved in gang-related activities to dedicated Muslims. Zilla was struck by their demeanor, their manner of carrying themselves, and the power of their words. Inspired by their example, he became eager to learn more about the principles and teachings of Islam. This is from the mercy of Allah, that He put the right type of people in your life for you to be motivated to be good and get closer to Islam. Look around at your companions, your friends, and make notes for yourself. If there are people taking you towards good, then they're good for you. If not, then no. Then it's on you to try and be the better person and influence friends or companions who seem to be deviated and keep them grounded and firm on the right path. Zilla's curiosity grew over the years, and he sought answers to his questions from fellow inmates who were knowledgeable about Islam. Late-night conversations with Casey, Lukman, and others fueled his desire to become a Muslim. Although Zilla's exposure to Muslims diminished after his transfer from the building to the camp, his research, combined with watching videos and continuous self-reflection, eventually led him to take the momentous step of embracing Islam. April 3rd, 2022, marked a turning point in Zilla's life as he formally converted to Islam by reciting the Shahada, the Islamic declaration of faith. He regretted not recording the moment. He expressed his intention to document the process of becoming a Muslim in order to provide others with insights into the journey and the transformative effect it can have on one's life. Since embracing Islam, Zilla says he has witnessed positive changes in his life, feeling blessed and grateful for the results he has achieved. He acknowledges that he is still striving to maintain consistency in his prayers, noting that he is not perfect but remains focused on his intentions and the teachings of Allah. When your intention is pure, there is help from the Almighty, and Zilla Fatu knows just that. He appreciates the peaceful nature of Muslims and the impact they have had on his life. He says his desire is to inspire others by exemplifying the values and principles of Islam through his actions. As Zilla Fatu continues his journey as a new Muslim, he plans to use his platform to raise awareness about Islam and inspire others to embrace a path of peace and spirituality. For more interesting content on new Muslims and their inspirational stories, do follow our channel.